Happy Monday, guys. It's Leanne here, and today I'm gonna go over a quick mini training on meal prep made easy. So, I work with a lot of my clients, and one of the questions I get asked the most regarding their food is just how do I prep my food? They know they have to meal prep and plan ahead so that they don't run into situations where they're waiting till they're hangry to eat or making not so healthy decisions while eating on the go. So they always ask, how can I make my meal prep? But I don't want to spend a whole lot of time grocery shopping or cooking all these different types of foods. And, that doesn't surprise me because even myself, I set my days on Sundays to go like grocery shopping and meal prepping usually just because that's easiest for me. And it's not something that I totally am excited about and looking forward to as well because it is a chore and it can take some time. So basically, for rules of thumb when you meal prep, I want you to think of these three rules of thumb or things in your mind when you are shopping or when you are planning out your meals. You're going to eat a palm. Each meal should have a palm-sized portion of protein, a palm-sized portion, your palm, of carb, a palm-sized portion of veggies, and then you're gonna go with 1 or 2 spoonfuls, a regular spoon, not a big spoon, but a regular dinner spoon of fats. And those are just quick and dirty, simple rules that you can kind of use as you're going through your meal prep. And again, this is just meal prepping to get you into a consistent eating pattern. It is also to establish a habit of grocery shopping and prepping your meals versus doing a takeout or ordering out all the time. And also getting into a consistent habit of eating whole food, whole home-cooked food, because many of my clients are super busy and tend to take out a lot. And so as we slowly transition them away from that, I give them those 3 rules to follow. And initially, when we first start, if we're just trying to get into that habit, we do not really focus on measuring, weighing, or using a food scale. With my clients, they're already super busy, stressed. They're tasked with household chores, work chores, responsibilities. And so initially when they come to me to begin their wellness journey, we just work on small steps that can make us create this forward progress and momentum. So initially it's just starting with, okay, let's just make your meals. Let's use those 3 rules that I just went over and let's start there. And then maybe we stay there 4 to 6 weeks. And then we start talking about how can we transition that, how can we level that up. And then we start getting into the nitty gritty on terms of, okay, what are their specific goals? Do they have specific body fat loss goals or specific strength goals? And then we kind of change their eating pattern according to those goals. And then again, after another 4 or 6 weeks, we level up again, and then we reassess and adjust. And that is the basis of my Level Up one-on-one coaching program, which I do both in person and online. It's just meeting you where you're at and doing what you can. So meal prep made easy, again, palm sized, your palm size, not your husband's palm size, your palm size portion veggie, protein, carb, and 1 to 2 spoonfuls of fat. So I'll do another training because I know people will ask about what kind of protein sources, what kind of carb sources. Basically, if you do any kind of generic web search, you can find really great information on what are proteins, what are carbs, and what are fats. But basically, your proteins are, if you're not a vegetarian, your proteins are your chicken, your fish, your beef. And then again, some vegan options are like your soy, your tofu, your meat substitutes like your Beyond Meat or Impossible Meat, that brand. Then your carbs are going to be like your rice, your starch, your bread, your potato. But carbs are also veggie. Okay, but and then again, another palm size of veggie is going to be like your leafy greens, your tomatoes, your broccoli, whatever you want to help you pump up your meal to provide you volume so that it'll keep you satisfied. And then the fats are either like your nut butters or your salad dressings or your oils, kind of whatever you can, your fat-based seasoning. It could be an avocado, it could be some nuts to kind of spruce up that satisfaction factor in your meal. So easiest thing when you meal prep, if you're the type of person that wants simple in and out and you don't mind eating the same thing every day, this is what I recommend. Okay, so if you enjoy chicken, you just go and buy like a 5-pound bag of chicken breasts or chicken thighs, and you kind of prepare that however you want. I usually just do a basic seasoning. I use everything that bagel season, everything but the bagel seasoning, and then I just usually like bake the chicken. And then I do either, depends on what's at the market, like at Sam's Club or Costco, I usually do either a big thing of green beans, or I really like a big thing of cauliflower rice, frozen rice cauliflower, and usually that'll be my veg. And then my carb, I kind of mix it up. I kind of rotate. One day, a couple of meals I'll use white rice, couple of meals I'll use roasted red potato, and then a couple of meals I'll use just a basic bread, because sometimes I do chicken sandwich, or I do chicken and rice, or I do like a stir fry with a chicken and the cauliflower rice. And then my fat, I kind of go by how I feel that day. I have a flexible schedule, so I can eat my meals at home. So if I'm feeling like eating an avocado, then I'll have a half avocado as my fat for that meal. Or maybe I want some like oil-based dressing for my green beans for my next meal, so then I use 1 or 2 spoonfuls of dressing. And again, all of that is simple. That will make about, anywhere from like, I usually go about 40 grams of chicken breast per serving. So a 5-pound bag will make about like 12 meals. And again, I don't mind eating the same thing. So what I decide on 1 protein, and then I mix up my carbs, and I use 1 or 2 veggies in between. So I hope you found this helpful. This is stuff that I teach to my Level Up group. It's a one-on-one coaching where it is basically you have access to me, a real life person, daily. You get a customized program which you access online via your TrueCoach account. That's totally free on your behalf. And basically it's a combination of strength workouts to promote lean muscle building, to promote strength and building muscle mass. And it also is in combination with a eating style that is based off the idea of eating in moderation. And that's a customized meal plan and recommendation meeting you where you're at. So right now I have 8 gals in my Level Up group for July, and a few of them are serious about their nutrition, so they're working their meal plan, they're texting me daily, they're making adjustments, we're figuring stuff out if a party comes up or a brunch comes up, and they're tracking. And then some of my gals kind of want to get the strength workouts down pat and feel comfortable with that before they start adding in also the like food piece. So they're just focusing on the fitness side, and that's totally fine. And then I have a few gals where we're just working on doing a little bit of fitness, a little bit of mindful food stuff every day, and their goal is to build upon a consistent habit. Their goal is strictly to perform on every day, getting up, doing the little thing, and moving on with the rest of their day. And then once we progress with that, then we'll start sprinkling in the food and fitness factor. So again, meal prep, it doesn't have to be stressful. It doesn't have to take all day. You don't have to spend a whole lot of time grocery shopping or cleaning your kitchen. It can be incredibly easy. Just use the Principal KISS. Keep it simple, sweetheart. And just know that if you plan ahead, then you're setting yourself up for success. So how does that quote go? Fail to plan, then plan to fail. Happy Monday, Meal Prep Monday, gang. I will post a couple of meal prep ideas on my Insta story at Leanne Watanabe, so you can see what my Level Up ladies are currently eating this week. All right, have a great day. Bye.